Today I'm going to show you how to make this super easy painted plaid with these pop of white colors with this winter scene. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you check the description box below for all of the products I used and some discount codes. Also check my free Facebook group where I give away more tips and tricks. There's also a link for you down in the description. Today we will be working on a morning mug from Tipsy Magnolia. I will have a discount code link for you down in the description. I am just going to take an 80 grit sanding block and give it a good sand so our paint and epoxy will have good adhesion. If your tumbler does not look dull after it has been sanded, then it is probably not sanded enough. Once that is all finished, we're going to take some sort of red paint. You can use spray paint, you can use acrylic paint, but if you've been following me for a while, you know my heart is with the chalk paint. I'm going to fully coat this tumbler, making sure there is no stainless steel showing, and then let that dry. Now you are going to mix up some epoxy and apply it to your tumbler. This is going to protect that red paint, so just by chance when we tape it off for the next step, none of it will pull up. Once that epoxy has cured, we are going to start laying out the lines for our plaid. And if you've seen me do this before, you know I don't like to math and you know I don't like to measure. So this is kind of my way of measuring. I am just taking sections of painter's tape and applying it to the rim and just kind of eyeballing how far apart they need to go until it starts to match up from where the beginning is. If by chance that I have too many or too little pieces of tape, I will either scoot them closer and add one more, or scoot them further apart and take one away. Once you have it all mapped out and spaced out as evenly as you possibly can, we are going to now remove every other piece of tape. Those will now just become your markers to place the tape going down your tumbler vertically. So you can just line up a piece of tape and then remove that little marking tape from the rim. We are going to do that with each piece of tape that is left on our tumbler. Now your tumbler should look like this and have the vertical stripes going up it in the tape. Then we are going to take those little pieces of tape again, using them as markers. Now we are going to put them horizontally, spacing them evenly as possible going down the tumbler, and then removing every other one, and now taping off our tumbler going horizontally. Now we are going to take some black paint and fill in all of the sections that are exposed red with black. You can use a paintbrush if you would like here, but today I was just in the mood for a makeup sponge and dabbing, so that's what I did. And it was actually fairly simple, and we're going to use the sponge here in the future anyways, so why dirty a paintbrush, you know? So make sure these are fully coated. This took me a couple coats to get it nice and dark and black. Make sure that paint is dry all the way before you move on to this step. And then you are going to grab an X-Acto knife, and we are just going to follow the tape lines, but we are going to cut through the opposite tape line, if that makes any sense. So if we're going to cut the tape, we're going to start vertically, and we'll actually be slicing through the horizontal tape lines. We're going to do this in both directions. This will make the next step a lot easier. Once all of this is sliced through, you should have different squares of tape left, and we are going to remove the squares that are on top and bottom and side to side of all of the black squares. Now you should be left with something like this that looks like a checkerboard pattern, but still has those squares of blue tape. And then we are going to take our makeup sponge again and dab it in that black paint. But this time we are going to dab off majority of the paint. We only want to apply a little bit of paint here because we want it to be lighter. So I just have a little bit of paint on my sponge, and I am just going to dab over the whole thing. It's fine if you get black on the black, it doesn't make it a difference. So just dab until those red squares are colored a little bit lighter than the black squares. Once your whole tumbler is dabbed, go ahead and remove the rest of your blue tape. Now, if you want, you can add a layer of epoxy to protect your plaid work, but I was trying to eliminate a layer of epoxy here, so I just took my tumbler and spray sealed it really well with some triple thick and let it dry completely. Then I have cut out this winter scene in white, and I am just going to trim the excess off around the pattern just so it's easier to work with. And then I'm going to wrap it around my mug, tacking it down with some painter's tape and just removing a little bit of the backing, and then applying this all the way around the mug. And I'm just working in small sections, making sure that it is smooth with no wrinkles or bubbles. My tree was just hanging out right at the handle on my mug, so I have just sliced around the handle and laid the rest of the tree part down. Then I am just going to cut off the excess around the bottom rim. I got a little sloppy here, but it really doesn't matter because we are going to coat that with white paint and it will all blend in. Now I'm just going to take some white paint and a clean sponge and dab all the way around the rim and on the bottom until it is fully coated and blended in with our decal. Now it's time to add your final layers of epoxy to your tumbler and let that fully cure. And then you are left with this absolutely gorgeous winter scene with the cute deer. I love the plaid and white combo. It is just so elegant. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks so much for watching.